Thank you for Mama Two for this question. It actually starts with I always assumed that I needed another person to help validate my feelings. How do I learn to validate myself and not live in a world of feeling dismissed? Such a great question, especially right now when I've been talking so much about fulfilling your own needs. So here's the thing. When we were children, and we didn't feel validated. We didn't feel worthy. We didn't feel like we ever got told the things that we needed most to feel that we were lovable and that our parents saw us. They got us. They didn't, that they could mirror for us our greatness. If we didn't get that, what will happen is that we will try to seek to get it out in the outside world. And until we figure out that we actually have to fulfill those unmet child needs ourselves, we will constantly walk around looking for someone else to do it for us, grasping and grabbing. And so the first step you've already done, which is you become aware of it. That's the first step, to know that that's true. And it doesn't mean that people won't ever fulfill those needs for you, but what I have come to see is that most of us, what happens is that we are looking to another person to do that. And when they even do, we can't even fully see it. We can't fully take it in because we don't believe it ourselves. So even if a person, let's just say you wish someone would say something like, oh, like you are just so awesome and I appreciate you so much and I really see that you are such an awesome person. You may only be able to take it in a tiny bit because part of you just doesn't believe it. Or you're kind of insatiable. You need them to keep saying it over and over and over again because you don't believe it. So you need to keep getting told it over and over again. When we fill that hole from inside of us, instead of looking for other people to do it, what happens is then when other people validate us, we could take it in. It feels like icing on the cake, but we already feel good inside, so we don't need someone else to do it for us. Now, this is what I do in the Whole Soul Way program. This is what we learn together. It's not something that you just do overnight, but I will give you one thing to start doing. I'm going to give you two things, actually. One thing is to take your hand and put it on your heart. And whenever you think of it, whether you're driving in the car or you're sitting in a line at the grocery store or you're going to sleep at night, and just say something like, I see you, I'm with you, and maybe even I love you. Maybe I'm listening. Okay? The second thing, and you've seen me talk about this before, whatever it is that you do want as validation from your partner, write it on a list and start to give those things to yourself. Whatever you wish that they would be saying to you, whatever you wish that they would do for you, start to do these things for yourself and say them to yourself. It may feel weird in the beginning, but after a while, it feels awesome. Give it a try and let me know what you think.